at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
At the 28-yard line.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
16 yards.
1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
In motion, it's Robinson. We'll go play action now with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Atlanta.
On play action, Penix. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Number 46.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the Steelers' 27.
Throwing again, it's Penix. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 37.
They run with Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Back to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. On the ground, this is Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme?
That is hot. What a dot on the scramble. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll manage only a couple. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. They're going to go play action with Penix. Pass to Robinson. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Plant. It's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. third and long.
It's now third down and long.
Throwing is Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowski, to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 44.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Get it.
The Steelers with the football. Taking off as they've got it with a first down coming up.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Third and 6.
Let's go now.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Steelers.
Come on. Ready.
Here's Warren. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle by Sione Taki. A gain of 4.
From the 20,
It's
here's
now
second down and 6.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
16 yards.
Now it is first and goal.
Ready.
First down.
Warren. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and
A
goal.
gain of 3. Brings up
Ball
second
a
and
little
goal.
closer now. It is second and goal. One more time with Warren. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Off of the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Falcons 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
From the gun, here it. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix on third and long. And And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Now, faking the give. That's caught right side. It's London. One of the Steelers has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's first and 10.
For a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Warren. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10
Let's go now.
36-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll push forward for about a yard. Peyton Ellis in on that stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
At the 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Flush to his left. He'll try to run forward. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Pittsburgh. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set up. Cowboys!
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Penix sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
One final throw before the break. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Set to kick off.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
17 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The 28-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. Forward for a short gain to the 25. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 2nd and 7.
Ready, let's go.
Back to throw. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. Could get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And his caught, it's Robinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's third down.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That is Y.A. Black in there for the tackle. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Falcon
Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, it's Penix. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Now Penix out wide. That's Robinson. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
Falcons 14.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A run up the middle with one. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That will give him 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Knock that Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That is caught. And he will score again. Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown Pittsburgh. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
the score. Steelers 35, Falcons 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. He'll drop to throw. We'll try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
This one is caught by Robinson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Robinson. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. 3rd and 5. That's complete. He's got it to London. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Steelers 26.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the right. That's Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Check, Panther.
They'll look to throw again. Moving left. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board.
Ready up. Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Let's go.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Flat.
On the give, it's Robinson.
Now, So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Back to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They run with 1. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Got it. Ready.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. Cowboy 80s.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out.
And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Boswell now for the extra point. And good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Short throw taken by Pitts.
Complete to number 8.
2nd down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Patrick Queen. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. The gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Here's Austin to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense A start out past the 30-yard line.
Shut up! 70 Lions!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Falcons are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one in the